So guys, we do have a sale for Valentine's Day from CIG. And I'll go through it. I'll basically break it all down for you, tell you guys what my thoughts are. So let's just jump straight into it. So obviously it says space is for lovers. Link is obviously in the description below to this page. You're getting an idea of what they might be selling. And share the love. Last week we invited the community to design their own Star Citizen Valentine. Check out the charming results as you share the love with this special someone, no matter how many star systems may separate you. And there's a picture of a hornet and then feeling hornet. So you're getting the idea. And so what they're selling is the actual Hornet F7CM, which is the Heartseeker Warbond. They're also selling the Hornet F7CM Heartseeker, which is the standalone ship, which is not Warbond, the Cyclone RC Valentine's Day 2019, and the Origin Origin 85X Valentine's Day. So, we'll talk about the Warbond version, and obviously, guys, do keep in mind that it may... we'll go through them all anyway. So, the Hornet F7CM Heartseeker comes with lifetime insurance, VFG industrial hangar. Now, this is not the standard Hornet that you can actually go through and buy. The reason why I say that is because if you actually go through and you view all extras, maybe... no, okay, yeah. If you actually go through and have a look at the actual ship itself, the Hornet actually has different setouts. This is what we call a meta release. So basically what CIG have gone through and done, they've gone through and found out what everybody likes to use as a preferred weapons loadout for their Hornet, and then they've made it and they've sold it. Now, why you buy this? Why would you want to? This basically just saves you going through and purchasing it in-game. So, for example, it has better shields, better weapons, better coolers, yada yada. Instead of having to go through and to purchase all that sort of stuff separate and having to re-equip your Hornet, it will actually come as the stock standard one. So when you do the insurance, it'll come up with the the F7CM Heartseeker. You do claim, and that way when you get your new Hornet, it will have all the meta stock on it. So it's basically A, easier for people because they don't have to worry about fooling around with loadouts, and B, they don't have to worry about buying all the different gear, so it just saves them a little bit of time. Now, do keep in mind there is a bit of debate going on at the moment as to whether or not this will actually change, whether this meta loadout will actually change after the new flight model. I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, weapons are still going to fire the same. Shielders, coolers and stuff like that are still going to operate the same. Shields are still going to be the same. Look, at the end of the day, the weapons might change if they rebalance them, but that can be at any time anyway. So I don't think that has anything to do with the flight model itself. But yeah, as for the Hornet, look, it is $175 US. And obviously 195 if you want to go through and actually use CCUs. But yeah, this basically comes with the Hornet, the Heartseeker, 6 months insurance, and the VFG industrial hangar. Now, do keep in mind that this only has 6 months insurance, where the Warbond version is LTI. Now, obviously, they're trying to encourage people. They're trying to encourage new money into their game. So that's why, obviously, there's the difference. Apart from that, they are also going through and they are also selling a Cyclone. So the Cyclone, Tumbler Cyclone RC, 6 months insurance, self-land hangar. But yeah, basically, it looks like it's a standard Cyclone. Doesn't look like there's anything specific on it. It doesn't look like there's any skins or anything like that. But yeah, it just looks like a standard Cyclone, to be honest. And the Origin 85X looks like it's the standard one as well. 6 months insurance, self-land hangar, and it looks like it's just the standard 85X loadout. Now, obviously, the Hornet is the better pick out of any of them. Obviously, it is dearer, though, that said. And obviously, it does come with, obviously, a different decal. So, yeah, it's not just the stock standard Hornet. Do keep in mind, like I say, new decal. It is the meta loadout. So, yeah, it is obviously for people that want to go through and spend that money. And not have to worry about buying parts and buying the new weapons, the shields, or upgrading their ship. Look, at the end of the day, what would I do it? Look, it really does depend on the game economy at the moment. Look, I can see the benefits of doing it. But also that said, look, components change. So at the end of it, you never know. That meta loadout might only be good for the next 6 months. But I can definitely see why people would go through and do it. It does look very nice. It does look very well done. They've done a very good job on it. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm more interested in the other concept ship that has just gone out, which is actually the Tug. But I'll do a video about that when we get more information. At the moment, we don't even have a stats page on it, so I don't really want to talk about it. So here we are at the ship stats page for all the guys that want to get technical on it. The radar is a small, the computer is a small, the power plant is a small. It does come with 2 small coolers, 2 small shield generators, 2 full fuel intakes, which are small, 2 small fuel tanks, quantum drive, a jump drive, a quantum fuel tank. Comes with medium main thrusters, comes with 8 gimbal, I think it's 8 gimbaled maneuvering thrusters. It comes with 4 and 3x3 weapons. It comes with missiles as well. It comes with 2x2x2, 2x3x2, and 1 utility item, which I'm not quite sure what that actually is, to be honest. But anyway. And, yeah. And here you can actually go through and you can compare the Super Hornet with the other Hornet, with the new one, the Heartseeker. So we'll compare the first and the last columns. So the fuel tanks are the same. The fuel tanks, fuel inlets are the same. Quantum drive is small quantum drive, which is small quantum drive, small jump model, so that's all the same. Main thrusters is the Gambit moving thrusters are the same. Power plant. So the power plant is being upgraded. It was a small Regulus. It's now been upgraded to a small Sunflare. The coolers have been upgraded. Are the same. Sorry. The shield generators as 2 times small all stops are now 2 times force wall. Weapons have been upgraded as well. I think the weapons are a little bit wrong here because apparently this thing has a lot more weapons on it. I think that's supposed to be 1 laser cannon and 3 laser cannons. But yeah, and so yeah, basically it has 3 times 3 size laser cannons, where it used to only have 2 times 2. Yeah, something doesn't seem right about that, but anyway. The turrets have been removed, and so maybe that's where that's maybe what. Yeah. Okay. And the missiles have been the same as well. Yes, the missiles are the same. The utility item, it has a to be disclosed Hornet specialty mount. Which we don't exactly know what it means, but yeah. Look, at the end of the day, like I say, it is the meta loadout. So obviously, depending on whether you want that or not, obviously, if you're using that current loadout, and you want to keep using it, then obviously that might be worthwhile. But keep in mind, like I say, there is a new flight model coming out, so that meta loadout could change. depending on, obviously, that flight model. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? Would you go out and actually buy this? Or are you happy with the original Hornet? Yeah. Are you happy with just buying the components and then upgrading it if you want that loadout? Or are you like, no, I want to actually go through and buy this new Hornet, and that way I don't have to worry about fiddling around with loadouts or buying components or anything like that. I can just claim the insurance, jump in it, and go. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.